Fight fans, freak here. Tonight we got CFFC 150, Zhumagul versus Morrison. Two next-gen amateur bouts to start the card, one of which is for the next-gen women's bantamweight title between Kayana Latour and Taylor Dreves. Both are undefeated at 2-0. Then in the featured prelim of the night, we got CJ La Fergola versus Jake Smooth Operator Valdez. La Fergola, he last fought August of last year at CFFC 145, where he secured a round one stoppage against Jacob Guerrero. He's now 3-3, looking to put a win streak together like he had in his amateur career, training out of Nick Catone MMA in Jersey. Now on the other side of the octagon, we have Valdez. He lost his pro debut, but then bounced back with 2 wins in a row, a split decision, and in his last one, a doctor stoppage. This being his first fight under the CFFC banner. Next up, in the featherweight division, Jeremiah Delgado versus Derek Patterson. Delgado, after a split decision win in his pro debut at 1-0, he now makes his sophomore walk. Delgado also has 2 pro grappling wins. Patterson on the other side, at 31 years old, he has a record of 2-3, with a decision and a round 2 KO. Not much for that one. Next up, in the flyweight division, we have Ben Coyle versus Trevor Wells. I'm excited for this one. Coyle, training out of Marquez MMA with a record of 6-4. He had a rough start to his MMA career with winning 4 out of his 6 first fights, but now he's won his last 4 in a row with crazy bounce back. He has 3 KOs in his career and 1 submission. He's looking to keep his win streak alive tonight. On the other side, Wells, with this being his first fight under the CFFC banner also, he has a pro record of 10-6 with 1 KO and 1 submission, both of them ending in the first round. Next up, in the bantamweight division, Damian Demon Hands Anderson versus Hondo Gutierrez. Anderson, undefeated in MMA at 4-0, all being by finish with 2 rear naked chokes, 1 heel hook, and a round 1 KO. Also has a big background in grappling, where in 2020, he had a grappling match with current UFC BJJ welterweight champion Andrew Tackett. He lost, but he still fought him. Grappled with him. The other side, Gutierrez, fighting out of New Mexico with a record of 4-1, 2 submissions, 2 KOs, secured a first round KO in his last fight in October. His only loss is a round 2 guillotine choke. Now for the title fights. A women's strawweight title fight between Arisa Matsudo and Ayan Tursun. Japan versus Kazakhstan in this one. Both 31 years old, Matsudo, undefeated at 7-0 with 3 KOs, won a split decision in her last fight, with that being on the road to UFC. Now on the other side, Tursun, former Octagon strawweight champ. Now she's lost her belt after being undefeated at 7-0, but then bounced back in her last fight with a round 1 stoppage. Next up, the co-main event. A lightweight title fight on the line between Nikita the Gorilla Leshukov and William Will.I.Am Starks. What a nickname. Leshukov, undefeated at 8-0 with 4 knockouts, 2 submissions. All 6 of those finishes were in the first round, with his last fight being exactly that, a round 1 KO. Born in Moldova, but training out of Boxing Squad in Nice, France. On the other side, Starks, 32 years old. He has a record of 11-3 with 2 KOs and 3 submissions. Currently on a 4-fight winning streak. Right before he started this win streak, he was supposed to fight now UFC signed fighter Melquizael Costa under the LFA banner, where Starks is 5-1. Now fighting under CFFC though. Now for the main event of the evening. In the welterweight division with the belt on the line, Bushman Bushido Zhumagul versus Daniel Morrison. Bushman, since going pro in June of 2024, he stayed undefeated at 4-0, with 2 submissions, 2 knockouts, all ending in the first round. His last fight, he secured a rear naked choke with 40 seconds left in the first round. Born in Kyrgyzstan, training out of Marquez MMA in Philadelphia. On the other side, Morrison, he has a record of 7-2 with 2 KOs, 1 submission. He's currently riding a 3-fight win streak where he has 2 decisions and a round 1 KO. Training out of Plantation, Florida. Boys, thanks for watching. These fights are going to be awesome. We got a stacked weekend coming ahead of us. And yeah, freak out.